Hello, dear audience. Wait a second. I think I'm not late. But then again, I just checked, and I still only have one subscriber. Yep, that's right. One. Don't worry, Mom. I know it's you. Anyway, let's get to the real story before my only subscriber unsubscribes. Today, we're diving into one of the most frustrating battles in America. Tenants versus landlords. Or, as I like to call it, the never-ending game of fix it or forget it. Across the United States, thousands of landlords every single day dodge repairs, cut corners, or flat out ignore the law. Leaky ceilings, broken heat in the middle of winter, mold creeping up the walls like it's auditioning for a horror movie, and yet many tenants feel powerless. But are you really powerless? Nope, not at all. And tonight, I'm going to show you exactly why. Imagine this. You're paying $1,500 every month for your apartment. You walk in after work, and boom! Your bathroom ceiling is dripping like Niagara Falls. You call your landlord, leave a voicemail, send a text, maybe even a carrier pigeon. And what do they say? Oh yeah, I'll get someone to look at it next month. Next month? You might need a kayak by then. Here's the part they don't want you to know. Tenants actually have rights, serious, powerful rights, and landlords who dodge repairs are walking a very thin legal line. First, let's talk about the Implied Warranty of Habitability. It's a fancy legal term that basically says, if you pay rent, your landlord has to give you a place that's safe, livable, and up to health and safety codes. That means working plumbing, heat, electricity, no toxic mold, no broken locks. If they don't, they're breaking the law, even if your lease doesn't say a word about it. Funny pause here. Unless, of course, your landlord thinks habitability means you can survive with 3 buckets under the ceiling and a $20 space heater from Walmart. Spoiler alert, that's not what the law says. Depending on your state, you have a tenant's toolkit to fight back. Tool number 1, repair and deduct. This is where you, the tenant, hire a licensed repair person, fix the problem yourself, and subtract the cost from your rent. Picture this. Your landlord ignores the broken heater in January, you get it fixed, and when rent day comes, you slide that check across with a smile and say, "Minus $400, thanks." But careful. Only some states allow this, and usually only for major issues that affect habitability. Not, oh, the landlord forgot to repaint the guest bedroom. Tool number 2, rent withholding. In some states, you can legally stop paying rent until the repairs are made. But here's the twist. This isn't a free pass. The money usually goes into an escrow account, like a holding tank. So when your landlord says, "Where's my rent?" you can say, "It's waiting for you to fix the roof that's turning my living room into a swimming pool." Funny break here. Hey, at least if you wanted an indoor pool, now you've got one. For free. Just don't invite the neighbors over. Tool number 3, call in the big guns, your local housing authority or building inspector. One phone call and boom, an inspector shows up. And landlords, they hate this because inspectors bring fines, real money fines. Quick story. In New York, a tenant had no heat for weeks. The landlord kept saying, "We're working on it." The tenant called the city, the inspector slapped multiple violations, and suddenly, boom, the heat was back on within 48 hours. See? Pressure works. And the best tool of all? Small claims court. If your landlord refuses to make repairs and you've suffered damages, like furniture destroyed by leaks, you can sue. Judges love evidence. A photo of your ceiling raining into a pot? That's Exhibit A, my friends. Funny pause here. Just don't bring the actual pot of ceiling water into court. Trust me, the judge won't appreciate that. So why do landlords dodge repairs? Simple. Money. Repairs cost them. And sometimes they gamble that tenants don't know their rights. But here's the key lesson. If you speak up, document everything, and use your toolkit, you hold way more power than you think. And don't forget, retaliation is illegal. If a landlord tries to evict you just because you demanded repairs, that's called retaliatory eviction, and judges don't play around with that. Imagine the landlord saying, "Yes, Your Honor, I kicked them out because they wanted heat in winter." Yeah, that's not going to fly. So let's recap. Document everything. Use tools like repair-and-deduct or rent withholding, if allowed. Call inspectors. Go to small claims court if needed. And remember, retaliation is against the law. And if all else fails, send them this video. Who knows? Maybe the fear of YouTube fame will finally get them to fix that broken faucet. So, dear audience, whether you're my 1 subscriber or hopefully subscriber number 2, know this: you have rights. Don't let landlords dodge repairs and get away with it. Protect yourself, protect your home, and never be afraid to demand what the law already promises you: a safe, livable place to call home. And hey, if you learned something today, maybe, just maybe, I'll get to celebrate having 2 subscribers tomorrow. Wouldn't that be something?